Today's video is the magic move of the trail elbow in your downswing. It's absolutely vital to help do a number of things. Shallow the downswing, improve the amount of lag, and improve your wrist angles, meaning more club face control. Make sure you check out this video, you don't want to miss it. So today we're going to be discussing the trail elbow. Now this is just a massive, massive video. It's such a key part for so many things in your downswing. And what I was demonstrating there to start with, almost the wrong and the right of this trail elbow in the start of the downswing, what we're looking for is that trail elbow to stay low. We want it to be lower than the lead arm in that transitional movement. And what we see with so many golfers as they start down is the trail elbow is obviously visible. Now I'm looking in a mirror here behind my camera, and that's how I would start training at home. I'd get to the top of the golf swing and I'd try and see that I can clearly see my trail elbow below my lead arm as I make that movement, rather than the opposite movement where it's getting too high. When the elbow gets high here, you can see it steepens the club shaft. It will help me or mean that I'm throwing away angles, so not creating the lag, and the lead wrist will end up quite cupped, this position here. That is an awful thing because it gets that club face wide open. The correct movement of keeping that trail elbow low in that first movement helps shallow the club shaft, maintain the lag that I've got between my lead arm and club shaft, and helps me keep that lead wrist nice and flat, nice and neutral, which means that we get better control of this club face position into impact. So you can see massive, massive move. Now the one thing to watch for is when we're shallowing the downswing with this sensation of the elbow staying low, we've got to do it and maintain our spine angle, our posture. So it's easy for me to do that and lose some angle. So I can keep my elbow low, but my backside moves forwards, my head moves back, and you can see my spine angle is lost. So it's really important that when you're training to start with, do some in the mirror and just make sure that we are maintaining our posture, almost bum on the line, head on the line. And you may incorporate an exercise. I could even just use some tubing against my forehead. This time I'm just going to use the chair, the stool against my backside. I'm just going to try and see if I can maintain contact while keeping this trail elbow low. Okay, so now I've maintained my posture, got my trail elbow low. That's the feeling I'm really looking for at the start of the downswing. The trail elbow is lower than the lead arm here, and you can see it's working down in front of my trail hips. This is a great delivery position we're really looking for into impact. This elbow is going to straighten, but it's going to be straightening into and post impact. It's not going to be straightening early in the start of the downswing movement. So the one focus, and I do this focus more in terms of training, practicing at home, range first rather than on the course. I think you could feel it in a practice swing, but how conscious you want to be of it when you're actually hitting a golf shot on the course, I think you've just got to ingrain it enough first so it becomes more second nature. So if you're someone who's struggling with any of those things, whether you're casting the club, swinging out to in too steep, or getting that club face open, how you'll know you've got that club face open, you're generally, for a right-hander, starting the ball right and moving the ball further that way. So push, push, slice. We want that club face pre-impact to more match our spine angle. And you can see this magic movement here because of my flat lead wrist means that as I approach impact, that club face is similar to my back angle. Let's feel it. Now I need this movement more in my own golf swing, so you may not see me do it as much in the actual move, but it's definitely what I want to try and feel. And I might just start with, make that move, and just get used to what it's like to actually hit some shots from that start of the downswing movement. So make the transition and stop. I've maintained posture, elbows low, turn and hit. Let me do one more like that. Okay, didn't strike it as well as the previous one, but the movements felt the same into impact here. So I've just got to get used to really using my body to rotate and rise through impact. Let's feel it as a practice swing. Trail elbow low. And I know if you can work on that trail elbow movement, it's just going to help so many things. As I said at the start, the lag, the shallowness in the downswing, the wrist angles, all really linked to this elbow. The one pitfall that you've got to watch for is that we're not losing posture as we do it. We've really got to maintain our spine angle while we're trying to get this trail elbow low at the start of the downswing. Give it a go, but start at home. Do a lot of mirror exercise, maybe on video, then take it to the range before you take it to the golf course. It can help so many areas of the game. I'd love to know how you guys get on with it, so put some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Right now, YouTube is suggesting the next video of mine that's relevant for you. It's just here. Click on it and check it out.